Hello, people, and welcome to Adventure 50's live stream. I'm Lance Phillip. This is Adventure 50, and I'm driving and I'm talking. So, if I don't respond right away to the chat, that's because I'm driving. So, we're just going to talk and see if anybody actually joins us. So, it's interesting enough. I have more thumbs ups than I do people actually watching. So people actually tuned in, didn't see anything, and turned out because, I don't know, I didn't schedule it properly. Who knows? This is just a test. I hope everybody can hear me. I don't know, because for some reason it's not showing me the chat on the screen, but that's fine. I really should be looking at the road anyway. But let's talk about some knives. I hope everybody had a great Christmas, and I hope everybody got knives for Christmas. If not, maybe money to purchase knives. Maybe some gift cards. You know, it's always a good thing. My wife was good to me this year. She gave me some knives and some other EDC stuff, and some really cool stuff for Christmas, and I'm very grateful for that, and I hope everybody did have a great Christmas. This is New Year's Eve. I don't know if anybody has any big plans. You know, I'm going to watch the ball drop somewhere from home, go out party. Just be careful if you do. There's going to be a lot of cops out there, and you don't want to get caught drinking and driving. So, now I see where the chat appears. This is the first time I'm live streaming, so I'm getting used to this. But, you know, like I said, I just want to jump on. It's the end of the year, talk some knives. So, I'm carrying some interesting stuff today. I'm carrying my SOG Power Pint multi-tool. This thing is great. It comes in really handy at times. I use it at work. I use it just generally around the house. I carry it all the time. If not, I'm carrying that, then I'm carrying a Leatherman. I have a couple of different models of Leatherman, and I like to rotate out periodically. And I'll also carry Gerber Dime from time to time. And the Gerber Dime's an interesting, you know, it's small, it's really nice, it fits in all my EDC pouches. You know, I have a preference for small EDC pouches, so the Gerber Dime works really well in that. But as far as a pocket carry, either the Leatherman or the Power Pint, but I carry the Power Pint probably like 95% of the time. So I'm also carrying a knife today that I don't regularly carry, and that is the QSP Osprey. I got this knife this year, and I actually really like it, but for some reason it doesn't make it into my rotation a lot. But I mean, it's a great knife. It's got a great blade profile, really nice size, great for EDC. You know, I have to be careful with showing off the knife while I'm driving, because one, I can't really keep looking at the screen. But yeah, but the Osprey is just a really nice knife, and QSP, I mean, they really hit it out of the park with everything they do. So if you know, whether it be the Penguin, the Osprey, the Canary, QSP is really killing it. Hey Marco, hey Weldon Carey, what's up, buddy? So, like I said, I'm going to try and respond to these, but I am driving, so if I miss them, I'm sorry. You know, but like I said, QSP is really knocking it out of the park, and I like it. I really like pretty much everything they're doing. But let's talk about some of my newest knives that I got. So, for Christmas, I got a Swisstech Verdig. Really nice knife. I carried that the other day. I took it out on the trail, as you may have seen in my prior video when I did the pocket dub. It's a nice shaped knife. It's got a great blade profile, and it's lightweight. It looks really cool with the green micarta and the red accents. So yeah, Weld's got an affiliate link for QSP. Weld, I don't know how to make people moderators yet, so I have to make you a moderator. But if you want, in the comments, Weld, just leave your affiliate link. Actually, I pulled in here. I don't want to pull in here. So let's go out this way. So I'm driving aimlessly right now, but I do have a destination. I'm headed over to Harbor Freight. I want to look for one of those mini toolboxes they had. I heard they got them back in because my knife tools have outgrown my current little toolbox. So, and I did get NAFS had sent me, when I placed one of the orders, one of the tool burritos, but I don't necessarily like that. What makes me choose one blade over another? Well, Book Dragon, since you know me better than everybody. In case anybody doesn't know, Book Dragon is my wife. So everybody say hi, Book Dragon. What makes me choose a knife? One, looks. I'm not gonna lie. It's like anything else, whether it's motorcycles, cars, I judge things by the looks first. Then we worry about the utility factor. You know, something must be going down the other way. This is the second cop car going by. Yep. Weldon Carey says hi, Book Dragon. So, but yeah, I honestly, the knife has to be attractive for me to want to get it. You know, there are a lot of knives that people love to talk about online, but I honestly, I look at them and I'm like, ugh. You know, it may be great steel, it may be, you know, great handle materials, but I don't necessarily like the look and I'm not into it. That's why I have knives at all different parts of the price spectrum, because, you know, I've got knives that are higher end, I've got knives that are lower end. I don't necessarily care about the materials as much as I do the aesthetics of it. It's all about the looks, you know? And of course you need it to function. It does have to function. There's a knife that was put out by O-Knife last year that, my God, I can't figure out how it even works, because it's got such a weird handle shape and a weird knife shape, and I don't know. It doesn't look like it would be an easy opener, and I've heard, so I'm like, nah. All right, well, no worries. You'll catch me on the next one. This was really unscheduled anyway, so this was just kind of a spur of the moment, because I want to test how the live stream works. I've never done it before, so I plan to do more. But you know, but that's how I pick knives. It's basically based all on the aesthetics, and then from there, like if they have different materials, different handles and whatnot, and I'll go from there. You know, but you know, I don't have necessarily a preference as far as brands. I don't necessarily have a preference as far as, you know, what steels they use. It just has to catch my eye. So I now have over-explained that. But yeah, I think everybody can understand that. But, you know, but let's talk about some of the stuff I did get. The other knife that I got was the Kershaw Mini Iridium. And I thought it was going to be a much smaller knife than it is. It's not a large knife. It's only a 3-inch blade. But when I got it in that frost metallic aluminum handle with the gold accents, that is a pretty knife. I had that on my list for a while, but I went back and forth between, do I want the full-size Iridium or do I want that one? That one to me looked better than the full-size on just, again, aesthetics. But with that being said, the knife, when I got it, was, like I said, I didn't realize it was a 3-inch blade. I thought it was a sub 3-inch. So I think it's a perfect size for EDC, you know, where the large Iridium is actually a great EDC knife as well. But I don't think you can go wrong with either one. It's flippy. The crossbar lock works well. It locks up really solid. Yeah, it's a beautiful knife. You know, they're doing a great job, Kershaw, right now. With that and the Bel Air. Bel Air is quickly becoming one of my favorite knives to carry. It's just an amazing knife. MagnaCut, crossbar lock, made in the USA, at a really great price point, you know. So, and I'm really starting, although I say I don't really worry about steels all that much, I am starting to like MagnaCut steel a lot. I now have 3 knives with it. You know, I have the Hogue Deca, I have the Best Techman Dundee, and I have the the Kershaw Bel Air, and all three of them are great knives. The favorite of the three of those was, I got to tell you, probably the Best Techman Dundee. It's the most affordable of them, and it really, really has a great feel. I really like it a lot. That actually surpassed the Hogue Deca too in my carry, but the Bel Air is quickly, that might move to number one. I don't know, but so does anybody have any big plans tonight? I know me and Book Dragon really haven't figured it out yet. We might be going to Legoland tomorrow for the first, but because we have a big Legoland that opened up in New York State, only about 20 minutes from us. So we have yet to go there. So it's someplace might head to, but we're not sure yet. So, but if you have any where you might be going, let me know. I'd love to see how everybody's spending tonight. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if we're going out yet, or if we're just going to relax at home and then enjoy tomorrow out, but yeah, that's basically how that's worked. I don't know if any of the other big channels are live streaming tonight. If they are, I might wind up jumping into some of those. I see all you guys are great. I see you all on the different live streams. We all interact, and that's what makes it a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get that kind of stuff going on in this channel. Oh, Book Dragon says she's up for Legoland tomorrow, so it looks like we're going to Legoland. So, and this is going to be interesting because, Legoland, we're adults. We're not kids. We don't have kids. So Legoland's going to be fun because we don't have to worry about kids running around. And I figure at this time of year that it's not going to be overly crowded like it would be in the summer. It's going to be a little cold out. We're supposed to get some rain in the morning, but then it's supposed to clear up. So Legoland might be a fun one. They're saying a lot of the stuff is, hey Ground Fog, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Thanks for watching. So we're just talking about, some carry, some what we're doing for tonight and tomorrow. Like I said, if anybody out there, Ground Fog, what are you guys doing tonight? What are you doing tonight for the holiday? Or for the pre-holiday? I don't know. Technically tomorrow's the holiday, but, So, with that said, let's talk about something else I'm carrying today. If I can get to it. It's in my 5th pocket carry and I'm driving. So yes, I can get to it. Let's try to get to it. Alright. So this is a ratcheting pry bar by Gear Infusion. This thing is fantastic. This is a great companion to the Power Pint that I was showing you before. The reason why is because this holds a Phillips bit, and the Power Pint actually has a 1/4 inch where you can attach a 1/4 inch driver to it. So the one thing that the Power Pint lacks, and that I'll show you right here since I'm at a light, right there you can put in your 1/4 inch driver, and the Power Pint is great, but it lacks a real Phillips screwdriver, and it lacks a large size flathead. So I could use this side as a large flathead, and then I can use that bit as the large size Phillips, because of its small form factor, they only included a small Phillips and a small flathead on there, which aren't very practical unless you're working on really small stuff like eyeglasses and stuff like that. So having the pry bar with the bit is just really, really, really helpful. And let me reach down deep. The second knife I'm carrying today is this tiny little bugger. This is the Concept. That is the Mini Corvid, and this is the special edition they released on Halloween. It's got the Headless Horseman on it. While I make this turn, and I will show you that up close at the camera. So it's got the Headless Horseman on there. It's kind of really cool. It's not a practical knife for anything. The only thing, it's so small, the only thing it really gets used for is as a box cutter. But that saves me from using my knife's blade and getting that all gooked up with tape. You know, usually I will have either a small utility knife or that little knife or another little knife. A lot of times it's a Swiss Army knife that I use for cutting tape, because I really hate when my blades on my main knives get gummed up with tape. You know, that's not what they're for, in my opinion. Some people will. Some people will have an everyday beater. But I rotate my knives in and out, and my knives are pretty... I take care of them. Like, whenever I do cuts with them, I wipe them down afterwards. I baby in my knives. And that's probably why, like, my oldest knife in my collection right now, I got back in 1987 as a gift from my parents. It's a Swiss Army Knife Champion. It's the predecessor to the Swiss Champ that's out now. And I've had that knife since 1987. And that knife, if you look at it, other than a few scratches on the scales from being used, and I take that every camping trip I go on, every major hike or anything like that, I will take that knife. And I've had that since 1987, and it looks almost new. So I mean, it's just, that's the way I take care of my knives. But with that, that's why I always keep a secondary small knife with me to cut packages, to cut things that I wouldn't necessarily want to damage my big knives with. So, and we've got more viewers now. If you're here, say hi. So I know you're here, you know, give you a shout out. I am driving, so if I miss messages, Guns, what's up, buddy? So with that being said, if I miss you in there, just retype it or just say hello again. You know, I am driving, so I have to be careful. I do have to keep my eyes on the road. You know, this is not going to be a long live stream. This is kind of a test, and I want to talk about we made 500 subscribers about a month ago, and I've been nervous about going live because I haven't done it yet. And so with that, you know, I want to say there's going to be a live stream. I'm gonna, you know, schedule it well in advance, and I'll let everybody know. I'll put posts out there. There's going to be a live stream, and I've got some really great prizes. There's going to be a giveaway. So I'm going to put up a giveaway video that's going to have the rules, and I want, you know, you'll have to go there, you'll have to watch the video and comment on it to be eligible, and then we'll use the random comment picker to pick the prizes. There's going to be two prizes. There's going to be a main prize and a secondary prize. It'll be definitely worth watching. There'll be swag involved, stickers. There'll be in the main giveaway, there's going to be a few knives given away. In the secondary, there'll be, I think, 1 or 2, as well as, like I said, there's going to be a lot of swag. I've got a lot of channel stickers from other channels that'll be thrown in as well. You know, just some fun stuff. There might be a couple of little extras in there. So the giveaway is going to be fun. I will let everybody know. I don't have the date for it yet. It's going to be coming up soon, because we're well past 500 now. We're approaching 650 subscribers. So this is overdue, and I apologize for not doing it sooner. You know, right after we got to 500 subscribers, I wound up getting COVID, and a bunch of other stuff happened. You know, unfortunately, sometimes the life gets in the way of fun. So, and sometimes life is fun. But so I just want to let you know that giveaway is coming up, and there's going to be a lot of new content coming out on the channel. I have got a plethora of knives to review. And you know, one thing I want to say, I'm not a big channel. I'm not getting knives for free. So when I review a knife, if I say something good about it, you can trust it because I paid for it. If I say something bad about it, you can trust it. And I will say something if there's something bad to be said. That's because I'm paying for the knives myself. So my opinion, I can be brutally honest. You know, I had a knife in one of the earlier videos that I tested. It was an inexpensive Amazon find that I thought looked really good for the price. Unfortunately, it failed miserably. And I felt like I was on the fence. Do I make the video and tell people about how bad this knife was, or do I just not put it up because I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to, kind of ruin any type of relationship I could have with companies. But I felt I needed to get it out there about the quality or lack of quality of this knife to avoid having any of the people who watch my channel buy this knife. I don't think, I just didn't want anybody going out there and spending their money on it, because I know not everybody's got an unlimited budget, and for some people, it's a thing where that may be the only knife they buy this year. And I wouldn't want them to get stuck with something like that. And yes, I returned it to Amazon after I reviewed it because it was so bad. I was hoping, I even tried to contact the seller on Amazon to let them know, hey, this is dangerous, because the knife was potentially dangerous with the way the lock failed miserably. But also it had a lot of fit and finish issues. It was just bad overall. I couldn't recommend it, and I'm not gonna sit back and just let everybody go check it out. And so when I do a review, if I say I like it, I genuinely like it. I will point out things that I think are substandard, if there are things that could be improved on. And I know we're getting to the point. I have been contacted by a couple of knife companies who are going to be sending me some knives, but I'm not going to mess around as far as if I think there's something wrong with the knife, I will tell the manufacturer first, and I will give an honest review. Mick Ranger, what's up, buddy? So if you see a review come out and I say I like it, again, I like it. I'm not being paid by anybody. Nobody's supplied knives yet. Hopefully that's coming, because it's a little bit expensive to keep buying knives to review. But yeah, so that's just what I wanted to say. So there will be a lot of new content coming. I have a bunch of knives lined up. I've got some ideas. And I don't know, did you guys like when I went to Walmart and when I went to Tractor Supply, to search for knives? Because those videos got a lot of good reactions, even more than some of my tabletop reviews. Let me know if you like that kind of stuff. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. I mean, I get feedback. I get feedback from you guys, but not enough to know. I mean, I can only go by the viewer count. I mean, the Tractor Supply video, geez, that has almost 8,000 views right now. People love that one for some reason. And Tractor Supply, by the way, they are getting rid of all their knives. So I was able to go in and I bought a knife the other day, Camillus, and the knife was originally like $25. I got it for like 12. So if you have a Tractor Supply nearby, check out, because they do have some knives and that they're putting on clearance. A lot of the Gerber stuff. Thanks, Mick. I appreciate that. But they have a lot of stuff. So if you have a Tractor Supply near you, go there and check out. If you're looking for some bargains on knives, I don't know what they have left, because they didn't have much left in the Tractor Supply by my house. In fact, the Camillus was the last one they had, and that was actually a decent knife. It's the Camillus Shreds. It's a FRN handle knife, 440. I think it's a 440 or an 8CR steel, if I remember right. Tanto blade. But it cuts really nice, and it feels really nice in the hand. They put, the reason why they call it treads is because the handle on that, I don't have it with me and I'm driving, but the handle on it almost looks like tire treads with the grip pattern. So, and it is real grippy. So just want to let everybody know that's, like I said, check out Tractor Supply, because they're getting rid of their knife section. I talked to one of their associates. So basically they had all their knives in a little clearance section in the front, including some of those holiday gift sets that they had gotten in. There was a really nice holiday gift set that had a whiskey whiskey glass in it that had one of the Schrade or old timer knives, slip joint knives. It was really pretty. Wood handle. It came with a wallet, I believe, and a coaster, maybe? I don't remember, but it was a nice little gift set, and they were selling it for $20, and that's on clearance. So that could be worth checking out. But I mean, do you guys ever hit the stores and or do you guys do mostly online shopping? Because I'll be honest, I do mostly online shopping. A lot from here, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, who's one of the companies I really enjoy dealing with. But I do a lot with the different knife vendors. Blade HQ, and one that REI, who I used for a long time. And the reason why I'm very loyal to Smoky Mountain Knife Works is because, Gons, we don't have where I live here in Jersey, there's not a lot of places to shop local. I did find out that there's a fantastic Army-Navy store that deals knives about 20-25 minutes away from me that I'm going to have to go check out. And I only found out because another YouTuber who's local to my area went there shopping for knives. So I'm going to have to check them out. But like I said, I use Blade HQ, White Mountain Knives, REI. The reason why I'm kind of loyal to Smoky Mountain Knife Works is because when I was 18 years old, which was a long time ago now, I actually went there when I was going on a camping trip to the Smoky Mountains. And man, that is just an amazing, amazing place. If you're ever there, and you get a chance to go to that shop, when I say shop, it's huge, and they have everything under the sun, and they can answer any question. When I was there, like I said, I was 18 years old, and I was really just starting my knife journey, and I went there, and they had so much to choose from that I almost got sick trying to make up my mind. And I don't say that, like, I was there at the time with an ex-girlfriend, and she was like, "Are we ever going to leave this place?" I was like, no, this is heaven. But two, I couldn't make up my mind. I had like a budget that I was using for the trip, and I just went around and kept looking at everything, and I came away with a couple of knives that I still have to this day, and one of them is still in the box, and it's been in a box and in storage for so long, I gotta pull it out because I don't remember what it is. It was a Chris blade, so it's one of those swiggly, Middle Eastern looking knives. I think they call it a Chris blade, but I had never seen it before, and I was like, this thing's really cool, and I had to have it. So there's that. All right, we've been on here just about a half hour, so we're gonna wrap up in a couple minutes. I'm gonna let everybody go because I am I'm in the parking lot now, pulling up to where Harbor Freight is. So I'm gonna wind up parking and running in. But I'm just, again, this was just a test of the live stream because I've never done it before, and I do appreciate everybody who came by. Gons, Mick Ranger, Weldon Carey, my wife Book Dragon, she's the best, and I let everybody know that over and over again. She puts up with my crap. She deals with all my expensive hobbies, whether it be my guitar collection, my motorcycles, my knives, my obsession with old TV stuff, memorabilia from Star Trek, Star Wars, all that kind of stuff. She puts up with all of it. She's a saint. She will go to heaven. No doubt about it. But on that note, I'm going to sign off here and wish everybody a happy and safe New Year's Eve. Have a great day tomorrow. Look for the announcement about the upcoming live stream giveaway, and just be safe out there. It could be amateur's night out there tonight. So if you're out there driving, be careful. Don't drink and drive. Not that I need to preach to everybody. We're all adults. So, all right, everybody. On that note, you folks all have a great, great New Year's Eve. And I love all of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.